Man, it's unbelievable. There's a lot of people that's worked really hard for this. My family, they've sacrificed a lot. Jack Roush, all these guys on our team, they were with us when we were struggling, and they never gave up last year, and really believed in me. Everybody at Ford Racing, Black Wangus Beef and Cargill, everybody's worked really hard and rallied together to be a team effort. And our cars back at the shop are phenomenal. All the guys that work hard there. Everybody at Roush Yates Engines, it's a total team effort, and it just means the world to be able to bring this championship to Jack and just be a little bit of the history that he has in this sport. And for Ford to get the manufacturers and to Jack to get the owners, it was for sure just a huge team effort. Mike Kelly never let us down. He rallied us even when we weren't good, and I would get a little mad out there on the racetrack. He straightened me up and helped us keep digging. We look at it as one whole year. We got the lead a couple times, lost it, got it a couple times, but that last time that we got it, we were bound and determined not to give it back. We wanted to seal it up, before coming to Homestead. We did the best job we could, and it was just a whole year, just a total team effort, just really working, not making mistakes on pit road, not making mistakes as a driver and as a crew chief. I think at the end of the year, we really limited our mistakes that we made in the first half of the year that gave those points leads back to other people. So that was the main thing that we focused on.
Okay, let's go to Dave and then Lee.
Yeah, Dave Rodman with NASCAR.com. Guys, congratulations first off, but Carl was in here and regaled us with tales, Jack, of your meetings with Ricky and the group last year. Ricky, from your perspective, what was maybe the one biggest lesson that you took out of that? Mike, did you often feel like the glue that was holding the whole thing together? And Jack, obviously you stuck with Ricky, and at any point did you feel like it might not make it? And what was the biggest lesson you were trying to impart with what you put the group through?
The one biggest thing that I think I learned from everything that Jack's done for me is that he cares about me as a person and really wanted me to succeed. He wouldn't, if he didn't care, he wouldn't have put me in the body shop. And I think that's one thing that I learned from my dad. He was tough on me growing up, but it was always for a reason. And Jack has been an awesome team owner. He's done a lot of great things in NASCAR, and I'm just glad to be a part of this one little thing. And he's been doing it a long time. He's got his ways of doing things, and you just got to look at the positives from it. And I think that was one of the biggest things I learned.
We never did fail to take you to the emergency room when you need stitches, though, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Lee.
Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. We really didn't get a tale, though. I mean, Carl came in and told us about the boot camp that you put your drivers through, and you've gone through, I would say a revolving door of Nationwide guys, but just looking for that special something. What was it that you saw in Ricky that you just refused to give up, that you just insisted on pushing him to the point to see if he had what it took to get to that next level?
Ricky was extraordinarily talented. Every challenge that we gave him with the new racetrack or with a new problem with the car, as we changed the car, Ricky was bright and he was quick. And he was talented in meeting those challenges, but the thing that was always there when you'd reach a situation when it was clear that you could go down this path or that path, and Mike Beam or Mike Kelly or myself or Robbie Reiser decided that we were going to go down one of the two paths that was out there, Ricky always went along with it. He never called his dad for support and says they're being too hard on me. He never challenged what we were trying to do. He just went along with the program, and that's what a rookie needs to do. He needs to go along with the program with the people that are trying to look after him if they've got his interest in mind, and my group obviously did. But the other thing was that he was just driven to be competitive to the extent of self-destruction to start with, and it's much easier to temper that and to rationalize that and to deal with it than it is for somebody. And I've had people that could drive the race cars that didn't want it bad enough as bad as the people next to them, and then they couldn't realize the ultimate prize. but Ricky wanted it bad. He was raised and raised himself to be a race car driver. This was his opportunity, and he tried to hang on to it too tight to start with, and so he couldn't realize the success that was there for him. But very quickly we got over that.